What's going on, everybody? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you another episode of Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 2! In the last episode, we ran around the net, and we rescued Roll, who was trapped behind a piece of ice. Apparently that was hindering her ability in order to simply jack out of the net and go home, so we had to go there and rescue her. And yes, speaking of pieces of ice, those were all over the net as well, so we had to traverse our way through the net, figure out, the long way to get to places and destroy the pieces of ice along our way. Now, what are we doing? We are looking for the Under Square, which is in the Undernet, which will have a specific Navi called Doc, who will make a virus, or a virus vaccine, I guess you could say, to get rid of all the ice cubes that are in the net. But that doesn't really matter right now, because we have to get into the internet first, and that is what we were doing in this episode. Yes, this entire episode will be us getting to the internet, because there's going to be plenty of distractions. Let's go! First distraction we're going to have is coming up around here. Let's put in our ticket, even though we're not facing the machine. Okay, no problem. Going up and around this way through the metal detectors, and into this room. We wouldn't have been able to get here prior to right now until we had the free pass, because a new passenger has arrived in the waiting area. A familiar face! Do you know who he's from? Or where he's from? He's from Battle Network 1, 2, 3, and 4. Played major storylines in 1 and 4 and is pretty much a side character here in 2 and 3. Well, if it isn't Lanikari, I knew I recognized you. Hey, don't tell me you forgot what I look like. Of course I didn't. This is Mr. Match. We saw him again in Battle Network 1, and he makes many appearances throughout the Battle Network series. Ha! Got you that time. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm on the right side of things now. Really I am. How about a net battle with my new Navi, Heatman? Accept this person's challenge? It's Mr. Match. Come on, Mega Man, you remember who he is. Well, don't mix up Heatman and Fighterman, or you'll get burnt. That's right, his Navi in this game is Heatman.exe, based off of Heatman from Mega Man 2, Classic Mega Man 2. I just gotta say, it's freaking awesome! It's a Zippo lighter! I mean, really, it's so cool! Even Heatman from Mega Man, Classic Mega Man 2 was awesome, because, again, it's a Zippo lighter, and it's coming at you, and all these fire and everything around him. He's just... I like the original He-Man. I like Heatman.exe. Great design. Awesome character. Ah, man. Just so cool. So, Mr. Match, you remember him from the first game. He was part of the World 3, and he did have Fireman. So now, obviously, in this game, he has Heatman. In the next game, in Battle Network 3, he will actually have Flame Man. Him and Mr. Famous are the only two people in the Battle Network universe that swap Navis throughout the games. Usually if you ever see somebody, like a familiar face later on, they have the exact same Navi. Mr. Match switches out. Like I said, he goes from Fireman to Heatman to Flame Man, which is in the next one, and then he goes back to Heatman for 4, and Mr. Famous has a bunch of different Navis that he has whenever he makes an appearance in the Battle Network game. So, why don't we actually go forward now? Let's take some stuff. We already have 2 fans and a gate man. Let's take one of these fans and a high cannon and hit the add button, and generally just try to stay out of Heatman's way. He's going to be bouncing around. His main form of attack is Ow, going to hurt us apparently. So he will either be sending out at us, I can't believe I walked into that twice, flame towers, so he'll push out his hand, sending out towers at us one at a time, or he'll do what you saw right there, turn back into his Zippo lighter, form and smash us, leaving behind a lava panel. And then he will also put himself back into the lighter form and smash on the ground, creating various flame pillars that come up from below us as well. So he has several different fire techniques at his disposal. We have a gator. Now let's see if I can actually do this. I need to... Ow, you jerk. Alright, stay right there. There we go. We're done. Gator go. Boom, 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 and done. I gotta really work on trying to get some more fans and wins for the Gator in order to pull things out faster. But regardless, he's a level 1 Navi. We beat him, so we get Zenny. Ha! Up to your old tricks again, eh? Little rascal. Here. And then he gives us an HP memory up. So for that, I am very grateful that we came by and we fought him. We won't be able to fight his later versions until, obviously the end of this chapter. But until that time comes, let us head over here and head to Netopia. Alright, in Netopia, I hate the background music. I hate this, hurry up, and things are going bad type music. It's just so annoying. Whatever. I guess it's supposed to give you a sense of urgency in order to find out where you gotta go and whatnot. Anywho, next thing we're going to do is actually inside the castle, another little side trip to take. We're going to head back here into the secret area. Up and around, we can talk to anybody we want, but the guy we want to talk to is right here. Who called the Quizmaster? Who called the Quizmaster? It's quiz time. Come on and do it. Cha-cha-cha. They call me Quizmaster. Show me your knowledge. Answer 10 questions correctly, and you win a luxurious prize. I can't imagine what the prize is going to be, but you know what? Bring it on. Question 1. What's the popular announcer Rabita's TV show name? That, just by talking to her a few times and listening to her pretty much say anything, is DNN News. Question 2. What's the name of the quick rat-shaped virus? It's a ratty. Raton is the battle chip that it drops, so the actual name of the virus is a ratty. Question 3. What events occurs when spreaders are in alphabetical order? Which is very possible that you would have put together a spreader combination by now. If you haven't, you can kind of either make a guess or know program master from the first one because it was there. It's the Hyperburst, or simply enough, H-Burst. Question 4. What shape is Oakenham Valley's air monitoring system? It's actually the Guardian. That's its main purpose, is air monitoring, so that would be your answer, not the bear. That's there to scare us, apparently. Question 5. Where is the statue of the ancient Melpos god of war? What the hell kind of question is that? It is completely random, it is completely off the wall, and it's in Yai's house. Because she has all those random statues in her hallway. We've actually passed it several times. You wouldn't have known it unless you checked it, but it's in Yai's house. Question 6. A rooster stood on the peak of a barn. It laid an egg. Which side did the egg roll down? The left or the right? Guess what, people? Roosters can't lay eggs. They're kind of boys. They don't do that. Unless it's some weird genetic modification, which... Anywho. Question 7. Which has more powerful attack, a little bomb or a heat spread? Now, he only gave us 2 choices, so usually in situations like that, the third choice is your answer, and in this case, it is. The little bomb and the heat spread both do 50 damage, so it's the same power. Question 8. What's the name of Snake Man's operator? Miss Millions... You need to put down that Navi now. Like, you really need to shoot him in the face and get rid of him forever. That's just fact. Question 9. What wood does the bath in AC/DC's town's largest house use? Yes, another question about Yai's house. Why does this guy so interested in Yai's house? I mean, I guess everyone wants to kind of go in there and try to get their hands on all the random stuff that's in there. I mean, that was Airman's operator from earlier in the game, so... Anywho, I guess talking to Yai would give you this answer, or talking to somebody would, but the answer is Cyprus. And finally, question 10. What's in the trash can in Underground Netopia? That would be the back alley that we would go to in order to fight Raoul. I've seen it many times. I don't know if I pointed it out before, but it is a red teddy bear. Absolutely correct. You did it! And here's your prize for getting all the answers. So for doing this, we actually get... Gate Key C, so I'll take it, and not only that, another HP memory up, so that was well worth the time and effort to put into talking to him and answering all those questions correctly, because we get the next Gate Key, which we can't really use yet until this ice is gone, and we get another HP memory up, which means we were at 760, hey, why not? Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is, kinda wanna use the chip trader. Alright, come on, let's use the chip trader. Why not? We have 10 chips. Let's just throw 10 in there. If we get a really crappy chip, then I'm just not going to use it. So let's see what we get. We get an Aqua Sword W. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to waste any more time. After that, there's another chip trader a little bit later in the game. We're almost at that point that I would rather use. I'm not even going to bother. So why don't we talk to Raoul? He's very silent about everything that's going on because it's apparently really affecting him some way, somehow. But... Thunderman is still good. Alright, Thunderman version 3. Actually had a pretty decent start here. I could throw out 2 gators if I was just good enough. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna do a bunch of ads, try to grab 2 fans, and hope for the best, and I missed. Oh boy. At this point, oh good. Woo! Wow, I can't believe that missed. Stupid clouds. Did I get a fan? Oh, I got a fan! Sweet! Okay, so win, fan, gate man. And I'm going to take this heat shot. The gator will not go past the clouds, so be very careful not to be, no, don't want a cloud in front of him. Get away, get away, get away. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. He's still going to be alive, because it only does 900 damage, but he's going to be right there near the end of death, so let's get out of my way. Oh, whoa, 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 no, ow. Did I get another one? Yes, I did win. Fan, gate man, heat shot, and satellite. So we will call this a day as soon as I'm able to move. I should probably shoot him once or twice just to make sure. Okay, good. Before he rains thunder down on my face, why don't we rain random crap in his? Alright, there we go. Thunderman version 3 defeated. The Great Gator Folder does its job, and we get Thunderman version 3 itself. Nice. So, 180 damage. Absolutely crazy. And you can aim him. Remember, he will hit 3 spaces ahead of wherever it is that you summon him. So if you have a T folder, by all means, shoot out Toeman, do 180 damage and stun them. Set yourself up really quickly, do another 180 damage with Thunderman. And if you're fighting something Aqua Elemental, I'm pretty sure that classifies as you winning. So yeah, that's pretty much how that works. Let's head down over this way. I need to go in there and really start building up more of my Gator folder for, just for future use and whatnot. Alright, so I want to go into Miss Million's bag, but before I do that, I actually want to fight... Snake Man. Let's switch out to the first folder, and let's actually put Mega Man on Heat Guts, because the Abomination is Wood type, and that'll really wreck my world with Elec type, style. Anywho, here we are. Hoorah, hooray. This is actually not going to really work out so well either. You know what, let's do a quick ad. Why not? We're going to stay up here. We're going to just kind of bounce around, avoid the snakes for right now, wait until he puts up his hand and fires his freaking machine gun. Why do you have a machine gun? Like, come on. Ugh. Alright, let's do stun. Yeah, we'll throw the cannonball. That would be nice. Go invisible and roll. Sure. Alright, go. 1, 2, cannonball. Let's go invisible. Whoosh. And you know what? Let's throw a roll at him. Why not? I'm just looking here to beat him as fast as I can, do as much damage as I possibly can. Ouch. Come on, put up your stoop. There it is. Okay. Yes, we're going to do Shadow. We're going to put up Roll. And then we'll go invisible and grab this. And we can't hit him with the Fire Blade right now, but I'm going to hit him with my Flamethrower and do quite a lot of damage. Go into Shadow mode. Charge up. Stand down here and just jump. Step. Step sword, step sword, step sword. Step swords for everybody! Yay! And I went into the Flamethrower just at the end of that. Oh well, no big deal. He's almost dead. He's going to go down pretty quickly, and I'll come back a little bit later when I actually have a much better Gator folder and finish him off a lot quicker. Because you really want to make sure to S-rank all Navis, or all version 3 Navis that you come across in the game, but that'll be explained why much later. Just make sure you do it. Let's just throw that. Done. I probably could have done another step sword, but it would have only brought him down to 20 damage, or 20 health, and that wouldn't have been whatever. Either case, we get the version 2 of Snake Man, which is fine, because I did mention before, version 2s are a little bit more difficult to get, simply because you have to, like, take the right amount of damage, and this, that, and the other thing has to happen, yada, yada, yada. And Snake Man only goes up by 10 points, but remember, if you have enough holes in the ground, that'll all add up really quickly. Let's switch back to Elec Team, because I want to build it up, and jack into the purse. Let's go. Alright, I mean, we've seen this before. It's nothing more than Miss Million's, Snake Way, I guess you can say. Dragon Ball Z. Reference for the win. Anywho, moving right along the path this way. Trying not to get into too many random battles. Take our teleporter up and over. And here we are in Netopia 3. Blocking our path to where we have to go is a red ice crystal, so let's break it. Smash! And inside we come up against 3 Swordy 2s, which isn't so bad, I guess. There's worse things that we can come across. How about we stand back here and let them kind of all line up together, run forward, and get hit, because apparently I had a great idea that failed miserably. I wanted to run forward and swing the Alex sword, which would have killed all three of them in one shot. But no, it can't work that way. This isn't even that good to use because they're doing nothing but throwing swords at me. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Alright. This is 80, so why don't we throw that to kill you? No! No! Oh, you jerk. Alright, fine. You want to play that way? Here's a satellite. And boom. Whatever. As long as I beat you, that's all that really matters to me. Plus level 5, 250 zenny, whatever. Teleport over to the way other side of Netopia 3 that we haven't been to yet. And shabam! Here we are. Undernet 1. There's several portions of the Undernet, even though we're only going to be going to a few of them in this part of the storyline. But I'm going to wait to do that in the next episode. So yeah, next time on Mega Man Battle Network 2, we're going to be going through the Undernet. There's a lot of things I want to buy, a lot of things I want to collect, new enemies, new things to see, and we're going to continue forward in order to find Doc and see if he actually has the ability to make a antivirus. Because remember, all of those icicle crystals are viruses. I don't know how really, I know our dad talked about it, but whatever. There's viruses inside them, that's all that matters. Anywho, rate, comment, subscribe as they ask you to do in most every YouTube video. I thank you guys for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one, where we will head through the Undernet and do everything that I just said and continue on our path to saving the world again. Because remember, transmissions came before this game. Alright. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.